Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to start with exponential functions. Now, this package is very thick, I understand. However, it's going to go very quickly, so relax. Secondly, there is a test on this material and on your trig functions, the sine function material. And for cohort A, that test is on Friday. For cohort B, that test is going to be on the Tuesday. And I'm about to sneeze. Excuse me. That's old man sneeze, not COVID sneeze. Okay, so you've got a test on this, and it's going to be included with the sine function before. So let's take a look at this and see what we're doing. Evaluating exponents. First of all, it's going to help us to know what an exponent is. An exponent is just a rapid way of multiplying numbers. And that's happened before. Multiplication is just a rapid way of adding numbers. So 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 are 5 2s. And what we do is we say 5 times 2. And if I have 4 over 3 plus 4 over 3 plus 4 over 3, blah, 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 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 4 over 3s being added together, well, that's simply 7 times 4 over 3. And if I have 5x times 5x times 5x, that's simply 3 5x's. Now, that's multiplication as rapid addition, right? So now we're going to do rapid multiplication. If I have 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2, so there's 5 of them, we write it as 2 to the 5. That's what it means. And I think everyone knows that, but we need to start at the beginning. 4 over 3 times 4 over 3 times 4 over 3 times, so how many of them are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's 4 over 3 in brackets to the 7. You need the brackets there. 5x times 5x times 5x means 5x to the 3, which means that there's 5 to the 3 times x to the 3. So there's 1, 2, 3 5s being multiplied together, and 1, 2, 3 x's being multiplied together. And this one here could also be written as 4 to the 7 over 3 to the 7, because what you have are 4 7s on the top being multiplied together, or not 4 7s, you have 7 4s on the top being multiplied together, and on the bottom you have 7 3s being multiplied together. So once again, what I'm telling you is that if you have 5x to the 3, that's the same as 5 to the 3 and x to the 3. And if you have 4 over 3 to the 7, that's the same as 4 to the 7 over 3 to the 7. And I think it makes sense why. Okay. Write each of the following as a product or a power. So times, so it's going to be 7 times 7 times 7 times 7. How many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it's 7 to the 9. So that is being written as a power. We often call that an exponent, but that's the wrong terminology. The 9 is the exponent. The 7 is the base. The whole thing is called a power. And we incorrectly have been calling that an exponent from grade 8, grade 9, grade 10, all the way through. We need to fix it. It's a power. So this is 8x plus, 8x plus. So these are all being added. So this is actually rapid addition. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's going to be 5 8x's. And yes, this could be changed. 5 times 8 is 40x. But we don't really want to do that right now. We're just looking at the difference between multiplication and a power. Now, the answer to a multiplication question is called a product. So if I have two multiples here, or two factors, if you will, they go together to give us a product. So this is a product, this is a power. So, like I was saying before, we have the anatomy of a power. This whole thing is called a power. And it has a base of 2 and an exponent of 5. And what it means is take the base and write it out 5 times and multiply them all together. Okay? That's what it means. And we do know that 2 times 2 is 8 times, oh, that was funny. 2 times 2 is 4, times 2 is 8, times 2 is 16, times 2 is 32. So we do know that this 2 to the 5 has a numerical answer of 32. They're equal. They mean the same thing. So Down at number 2, there's 3 to the 4. So they want me to evaluate the following. Well, we can use a calculator or we can use our heads. Probably our heads are pretty good at this point. 3 times 3 is 9, times 3 is 27, times 3 again is 81. Or you could say 3 times 3 is 9, 3 times 3 is 9, 9 times 9 is 81. Or you can use a calculator, and we'll talk about how to use a calculator in just a moment. 10 to the 3. 10 times 10 times 10. 10 times 10 is 100, times another 10 is 1,000. And 4 to the 1 means simply 4. Because it means write the base once. And there it is. Cool? Looking to my studio audience. They seem okay with it. So we'll pause the video there for a moment.